The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Inter.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Frimpong is in a really... Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Quality ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by... And the shots! Goal! Japan! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Shifted it to the flank. Spread it left. Rafael Leao is having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That was travelling. Ah, he's given it away. Davis. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass somewhat off target. He's in space and looking for options.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mauro Icardi. That's an imaginative pass. And he can clear it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's going for goal. And for a moment, time stood still. Frimpong. And he cuts out the supply. Played out wide. Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's Dembele. Safi Sali. And it's Camavinga. Nice looking ball. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. He's free, he has got space. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he latch on to this? Rafael Leao, he's shifting through the... Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not the most accurate pass. There's the crossfield ball. Rafael Leao. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Can he finish? No, not this time.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Yamal. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Dembele!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Thuram. Dembele's delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Takes aim and crosses. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Camavinga. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a cute ball. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Thuram. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga cuts out the pass. Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. He's picked his way through. And that's it. Thuram! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gives it back. Aims beyond the defence. Rafael Leao plays it. He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! There's the shot! He's scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 22.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot could be on. Oh, super ball. Dembele gets into some space. Mbappe. A probing pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Icardi. Foot in.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dembele. Thuram receives it, takes a shot! Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Zakaria. Nicely weighted ball. Inter Milan can breathe again, just. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That's a little off target. The final 5 minutes. Thuram. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Frimpong. Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He is through here. Dembele's... He rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
4 added minutes has been
To
indicated.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for the run. Vitinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already
Divisi
palpable.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Camavinga wins the duel this time. That ball looks a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. That is some save from Khan! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he's been shifted off it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The pass has gone astray. Safi Sali. Here's Batinha. Played out to the right. Great vision. And this is Icardi. And he's... Mauro Icardi! Yaya Toure could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vieira. That has been cut short. Icardi. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. Barrios. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in a great position here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Safi Sali. Very nicely done. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's another good win of the ball. Tries to pass it through. And here's Mauro Icardi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The cross comes in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Icardi. That is good alertness.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Look at the space. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Van Basten clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Icardi. He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Yamal's cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 27, Serginho. Number 12.
And we're off again.
Van Basten.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Neymar.
Swings in across. Yamal. Mauro Icardi. Safi Sali. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Camavinga. That's good running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Dixon. Yaya Toure.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Safi Sali, and now the breakaway, and it's made its way to him. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Real chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitutions taking place.
Yaya Toure. Oh, that's delightful. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Over to the left. And here's Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a quick one. And he's... And Icardi! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Maradona pitches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the... Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Costa Curta is there, and he can pick it up. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 5 minutes.
Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. Foden. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo gets into a good position. Dani Olmo crosses. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that will be the final act. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Pablo Barrios. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Hazard! Good effort first time.
Hazard cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Pablo Barrios in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! And he's managed to... Mbappe! Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
Mbappe gets into some space, delivers with wit. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Played out to the left flank. Dybala. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. And Dybala! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pablo Barrios. Chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vitinha. Spread neatly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great ball if he can get there. Guardiola. So what can they make of this? Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. 5 minutes till the break. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Barrios. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. We are into stoppage time. Played back in. Now that is a hefty challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Inter Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Threads one in, back into the middle. Yamal. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Mbappe. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Showing good feet. Vitinha. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. No, again there's no way through. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Raul has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 11.
He's hit it long, but astray. And here's Mbappe, Guardiola, Nagatomo. Nagatomo delivers.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Raul, Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Numero 18. Numero 13.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Il numero 9.
It's an inviting looking ball that.
Il numero 15.
Raul. And it's Guardiola. And he's picked out the run. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. And it's Azar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Azar. Looking to play him in. Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Now it's Icardi. He's got away. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Antonio Silva cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cross goes in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Kamavinga. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Floated through. That's a decent clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it into space.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ribery. And this is Dembele. Shoots! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Icardi. Spread out to the left. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And they've got rid. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forward it goes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Dumfries. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Batistuta.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho's cross. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Dumfries. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Manchester United given another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good spread. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dumfries.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He shifted it to the flank. Well, that has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Back into the middle. And he's certainly onside here. He rises! No, not the best of headers. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Cut it out. Antonio Silva. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room, and he's...
Messi! And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one...
And the shot! Goal! slice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Dybala. Now it's Dybala. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. And he's there to belt it away. An instinctive, terrific header.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. Antonio Silva. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on the field is number 5, Bale.
Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
A pretty loose pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dybala. Bastoni wins the duel this time. And Dybala. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Bale. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
And Batistuta! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for...
Messi! It's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
649. Substitution in progress.
Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho looking to run onto it. Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Played out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dumfries receives it in a good position here. Ball is over the line.
Substitutions taking place.
Dumfries.
That was lovely, that.
Serves up across. Foden. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. And they're quick to get it back. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nicely. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So all square and not for the first time. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Dybala! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
That has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This might spell danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale. Oh, good take. It's Bale! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Foden, and this is Icardi. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. Oh, super ball. Shoots! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich makes the interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, cracking ball. Now that's a fine chap. Can he finish? That is special! Gareth Bale! And that may just do it! That was a given. It always was.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United take what... Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out of play for a goal kick. Scholes, spread out to the left. And we're done. Inter Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Hazard! What a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well.
Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vitinha is onto this. It's Hazard! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Icardi. This looks promising. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Park Ji-sung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is expertly dealt with. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Messi. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Oh, it's just a little long. He can get that clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an excellent interception. Park Ji-sung. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Now Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Serginho. Good ball, good take. Not the most accurate pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. He's through. Mbappe! Goal! what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Quality ball. Now it's Icardi. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Big chance! One-on-one! Out to the left it goes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Son Heung-min. Messi. Ball's played through. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no
Ci
less.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
That has not gone well. Baresi. Icardi with the foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now that's well seen too. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Antonio Silva. And it's Icardi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but...
And that's it! And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? Oh, what a mistake! Back into the middle. Oh, what a ball! Ribery. Mauro Icardi. Inter Milan finding their passes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Shot could be on. He's on it. Can he get a... Shoots! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Xerxes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mohamed Salah. And he's forced to go back, aim forwards.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Xerxes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga, Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Xerxes. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position. And Ribery! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Some really good ball movement. He's being urged. Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's made its way to him. He could be in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a he's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not the most accurate pass. Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Icardi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a goal kick. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Inter Milan get into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Decent progress down the left. Not the most convincing of passes. Ribéry. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mauro Icardi. Has a look and plays it forward. Mauro Icardi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ribéry! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played into space. Oh, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is a little undercooked. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Xerxes. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. This might spell danger.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Nicely weighted ball. Antonio Silva wins the duel this time. And it's Salah. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vitinha. And it's Azar. Icardi. Here's Vitinha. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely shaped ball. 75 minutes played. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 9.
Mohamed Salah.
In progress.
Danny Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. And the shot's on here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Icardi gets flagged offside.
Substitution.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tries to pass it through. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Mauro Icardi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Inter Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Foden.
Two
Kimmich.
added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mauro Icardi. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Tries to play it through. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, Mbappe! Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Koundé. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Barcola. And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And this is Icardi. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's run loose here. Shot could be a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a brilliant interception. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Icardi. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He'll fancy himself from here. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Barcola. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcola proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Now it's Torres. Forward it goes. Nice looking ball. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé. And it's Palmer. And Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Out to the left it goes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Yamal. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Ribery. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Hazard. Palmer. And it's Pedri. Out to the right. Yamal picks it up out wide. He's found the way through. Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. Ribery tries to pass it through. Great vision. Picks out brilliant, decent chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcola. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Barcola has it in a wide position. Now it's Yamal. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. Palmer. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Barcola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Bayer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Barcola. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. That's very neat. Hangs one in. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back on the way. Fernando Torres. Real chance! And that's off target. That's really well manoeuvred. And he was alert to it. Nicely intercepted. Ribery. And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
It's their second corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 21. Cambio di giocatori.
Pedri! And he hits the net. The second half sparks straight into life. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vitinha. Safi Sali. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Saliba. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Icardi. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a...
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 6.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot's on here. Pedri, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, this is a great position. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Safi Sali. Saliba gets a foot in here. Safi Sali. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Safi Sali. That's a delicate pass. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's shifting. Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. That has not gone well. Icardi. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass somewhat off target. Odegaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going right the way across. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this? Dani Olmo. Safi Sali. Now it's Foden. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance.
Il quarto uomo indica
Into
4
a
minuti
minimum
di
of
recupero.
4 minutes additional time. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dani Olmo. Now it's Icardi. And it's Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that's it. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.